Toba Tek Singh is a poignant short story by Saadat Hasan Manto, published in 1955. The story is set in the aftermath of the partition of India in 1947, which resulted in the creation of India and Pakistan and led to widespread violence, displacement, and chaos. Manto, known for his stark and unflinching portrayal of human suffering, uses this narrative to highlight the absurdity and tragedy of the partition through the lens of inmates in a mental asylum. The protagonist of the story is Bishan Singh, a Sikh inmate in a Lahore mental asylum, who is referred to as Toba Tek Singh after his hometown. Other characters include various inmates who reflect the diversity of pre-partition India, the asylum officials, and the political authorities responsible for the exchange of inmates between India and Pakistan. These characters serve as a microcosm of the larger societal divisions and upheavals of the time. The plot centers around the announcement that Hindu and Sikh inmates in Pakistani asylums will be transferred to India and Muslim inmates in Indian asylums will be sent to Pakistan. The story captures the confusion and distress among the inmates, who struggled to comprehend the concept of a new nation and the forced relocation. Bishan Singh, in particular, is obsessed with the whereabouts of his hometown, Toba Tek Singh, which becomes a symbol of his search for identity and belonging. One of the central themes of Toba Tek Singh is the crisis of identity and displacement caused by the partition. The inmates, already detached from reality, find it impossible to understand the arbitrary division of their world. Bishan Singh's repeated inquiries about the location of Toba Tek Singh symbolize the loss of identity and the sense of belonging that many experienced during this period. Manto employs absurdity and irony to underscore the senselessness of the partition. The mental asylum becomes a metaphor for the madness outside its walls, where political decisions disrupt the lives of millions. The inmates' inability to grasp the concept of new national borders mirrors the broader absurdity of drawing arbitrary lines that divide people who once lived together. The story's climax, where Bishan Singh collapses on the no man's land between India and Pakistan, epitomizes this absurdity. Toba Tek Singh is a critique of the political decisions that led to the partition and the human cost of those decisions. Manto's portrayal of the asylum officials and political authorities highlights their indifference to the inmates' plight, reflecting the broader political insensitivity to the human suffering caused by the partition. The story questions the legitimacy and morality of these decisions, emphasizing their devastating impact on ordinary people. Toba Tek Singh, the town, symbolizes a place of stability and normalcy that Bishan Singh clings to amidst the chaos. It represents his identity, his past, and everything familiar that has been disrupted by the partition. The ambiguity surrounding the town's location in the newly drawn borders adds to the sense of loss and confusion, reinforcing the story's themes of dislocation and search for belonging. Manto's writing in Toba Tek Singh is characterized by its simplicity and directness, which enhance the story's impact. He uses a straightforward narrative style to depict the complex emotions and mental states of the characters. The use of Punjabi phrases and dialogues adds authenticity to the characters and their cultural context, making the story more relatable and powerful. Despite its dark themes, Toba Tek Singh is imbued with a deep sense of humanism and empathy. Manto's portrayal of the inmates, especially Bishan Singh, elicits sympathy and understanding from the reader. The story emphasizes the shared humanity of the characters, transcending the religious and national divisions imposed by the partition. Manto's empathy for his characters is evident in his nuanced depiction of their struggles and emotions. Toba Tek Singh is a powerful and evocative narrative that captures the human tragedy of the partition through the microcosm of a mental asylum. Saadat Hasan Manto's masterful storytelling and sharp critique of political decisions make this story a timeless reflection on identity, displacement, and the absurdity of arbitrary divisions. The story's enduring relevance lies in its universal themes and its compassionate portrayal of individuals caught in the crossfire of history. Through Bishan Singh's tragic fate, Manto reminds us of the profound human cost of political upheaval and the indomitable human spirit in the face of such adversity.